Hi, writers. So we are now on beat 13 of 15. We're in Act 3 now. So where we left off is that Kate, we just had the climax scene where Kate realizes what's really important is her family, and she, breaks through her own personal barriers to um, rescue her son. And now in Act 3, a eureka moment that gives the hero the strength to keep going and provides key to success in Act 3. Thanks to a fresh idea, new inspiration, the main character chooses to try again. So here we're back to Kate's work. So I'm going to put Kate's work. So we're back to her new cleaning product. And let's say last minute advice from the B story, usually the love interest, and let's say it's her son who, since they've made up, he's the one who um, son helps provide the piece that was missing. Maybe he uses his clever deviousness or whatever to help Kate in some way. Maybe there was a she had to get ready for her last ditch effort presentation before a big store or a chain store, and it was an impossible task. And now, thanks to her son, he helps make that possible, and Kate is able to do the impossible presentation or something like that. But just something where, you know, there's something that she wasn't able to do, it was impossible, and now it's possible. So there's her eureka moment, and she wins. Yay. So again, notice the up, down, up, down. So we have a big down here. We have a big up, and that's the biggest up. And now we have still a big up, but it's a less big up, right? So, because remember, work is not the most important thing to her anymore, but she wins, and she wins with the help of her family. And the finale is beat 14, and relying on all he's learned. There need to be some feminine um, pronouns in here, but anyway, relying on all she has learned through the story, the heroine solves her problems, defeats the villains, and changes the world for the better. Okay, so now let's see. We've had work, we've had family, and we have romance. So the only thing that we have not tied up yet is actually let's talk about what this looks like first though. Okay. So work is now maybe Kate's in there, right? She's got her new business thing going with her family. Son is, back in school, whatever. Being homeschooled even, who knows? Whatever. And romance, that's the last tie. What I see is her knocking at the contractor's door, bringing over a homemade pie, whatever, a not well made pie or a little sloppy looking homemade cake or something as a peace offering. And they make up. And so, kiss here, PG-13. So, yeah. So now everything is kind of all tied up, and Kate has evolved into a better person. And it says that this time around, the main character incorporates the theme into their fight for their goal because they've experienced a story in context from the B story. So that would be Kate's in there, and this time she says, what was it that she had said at the beginning? What was it we said at the beginning where she says, where is it? Here. Maybe we could even have a big roundabout moment where um, this part in here. He glances, boss glances up, and she says, "Absolutely, family first." Something like that, where maybe she's even selling the product to, the same person that she had marketed to before. And absolutely, Greg, family first. And now he sees that she really actually means it this time, whereas before when she said in the theme she didn't really get it, she didn't really mean it. Now this time it makes sense. The nugget of truth that now makes sense to them. Something like that. And there's some blending from this here, maybe here. It's not that precise a science. At least to me it's not. It doesn't matter to me, because at least I know what's going to happen and when. So if a little bit of this bleeds over, that's okay. No worries. It'll all work itself out in the end. But yeah, so things work out for Kate. I'm happy for her. And then we have the final image, and it says it's a mirror of the opening image, and it's usually the opposite of the opening image, proving visually that a change has occurred. So if our opening image was Kate's overslept, stressed, and ignoring kids, that kind of thing, maybe now the opposite would be, they're on a picnic, and she's with her kids and with her love interest, and she should even look different. She's dressed differently, hair is different. She should look just like a different person to represent that she is different. And we see that she has indeed evolved. And that is the point of every story. Your character should definitely evolve and become better in some way. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope this series was helpful for you. And you can, let's see, my website is www.lesliequigless.com. You can find me on Twitter at Leslie Quigless. And feel free to reach out if you have any questions or anything like that. I'm more than happy to help. I love figuring out story questions and things. So again, I hope this was helpful, and happy writing to you. Bye-bye.